We're switching things up once again tonight for our Rewind series. Not one, but three moments from the past. And here is Liz Bishop now in the studio with a preview. Liz?
JT has promised our second Fast Rewind, a compilation of stories, sometimes weird, sometimes wonderful, but always intriguing that deserve a retelling, done though in shorter form. We start tonight with an Albany-based company that was expected to make millions back in the mid-'80s with a franchise that would solve the problem of too many people trying to rent too few first-run movie videos. The 1980s, the decade of big hair, boy bands, and movie rentals. If you missed Back to the Future or The Breakfast Club at the theater, you no longer had to wait a decade for them to appear on the late-night movie. You just got out your Blockbuster card. In 1985, the movie rental chain boasted it was opening a store every 40 hours. But that same year, movie fans thought they had died and gone to heaven when a new company based in Albany offered the ultimate in home entertainment, video huts and parking lots that would rent first-run, in-demand movies. You never had to leave your car. Not only was the model based on fast food drive-ups, it was under contract with Burger King.
In the past 4 months, we have currently sold 46 franchises and have another 125 pending.
No more stalking the shelves for a good movie, only good movies with no wait.
I want a big job where I can smoke expensive cigars and put my feet up on a desk.
That's exactly what you would think the life of a nationally syndicated cartoonist would be, but John Caldwell got more than his share of exercise in search of inspiration. The Cohoes native, one-time state worker, cartographer, and illustrator worked out of an office in Schenectady, drawing cartoons and making people laugh. We were there on his first day as a syndicated cartoonist with King Features. He says a walk through downtown Schenectady was often the only inspiration he needed, although even that wouldn't prevent a little dry spell.
You have to kind of allow for them. You know, walk around, throw darts in the dartboard, pull hair out, have some coffee, lots of coffee.
The caffeine must have done the trick. His humorous drawings appeared in Playboy, National Lampoon, Mad Magazine, and hundreds of newspapers across the country. Say the words Hudson and Pearl to an Albany resident and they'll give you directions downtown. But in 2012, those words conjured up one of the saddest stories of the year. They were 3-week-old pit bull puppies who were found nailed by their paws to the railroad tracks in Albany. A third puppy did not survive. Anthony Walker admitted to abandoning the injured pit bull pups on a stretch of railroad tracks near Hudson and Pearl Street. Hudson lost part of his leg, but he and Pearl took instantly to their new families and new lives as therapy dogs. Last year, Pearl crossed over the Rainbow Bridge after a great life, but Hudson is still thriving at the age of 13. His exploits lovingly reported on his own Facebook page. And a quick postscript, even though the video's first video hut business was expected to do great things, I could find no record of any huts ever opening in this area, nor any online reference to the company's founder. And if you're wondering, Crazy Nick's in Schenectady was one of the last movie rental stores in the United States. It closed its doors for good in May of 2020.